Hi neighbors, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Jerri-ellen and this is Cooking with Neighbors. Today I'm not cooking, I'm not baking, because there's a no-bake dessert from this delicious book. And I'll show you what I'm making. Delicious looking. Okay, I had some things already in my pantry that I didn't need to pick up. Cheers. Yeah, I was going to make an ice cream cake around Christmas time. And I had some stuff already in my cupboard for ice cream cake. Might have been before Christmas actually. And yeah, so I'll show you what I didn't buy bars that they're calling for. I'll show you what I'm using. It's basically the same, but anyway, let's just get into it, and then I can explain as I go along. See these here cookies? They're maple filled cookies, right? And you want 350 grams of them. I weighed out it's a little bit more than 350 grams. And you're going to crush them. It says one package, 350 grams, but the store don't sell 350 gram packages now because shrinkflation. So you're probably going to have to pick up more than one package, which is dangerous because I ended up eating some of the cookies. I'm going to crush. I have a 9x13. I have a 9x13 baking dish. Anyway, I'm gonna continue crushing those up. 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, my ice cream is softened. There's a few steps in this, in between, like, because you have to put, after this here, I put it in the freezer for a few hours, and then I put more of the stuff on and back in the refrigerator. Freezer, not refrigerator. Okie dokie. You want coarse crumbs and press them into the pan. Spread them out as evenly as you can in the pan. And if you wanted just to buy one package of these cookies and not buy the 2 packages, and you have some graham crackers at home, mix some of the graham cracker crumbs or crush up some graham crackers in with the cookie. Whatever's more cost effective, really. Spread evenly over your pan, 22 centimeters by 33 centimeters, so 9x13 baking dish. Pack down lightly, okay? And you're going to need 4 cups of a butterscotch ripple ice cream. I got this one because this is what the store had, and it's like butterscotch. Okay, you need 4 cups, so that's a little bit more than a liter of ice cream. This is a 1.5 liter tub, so I'm just going to scoop away like 3/4 of this. A little tip-a-rooney. When you're putting your ice cream on, make sure it's good and soft, because you want the crumbs to stick to the bottom of your ice cream cake. And I find that if it's not soft enough, the bottom will break away from your cake. Memories. My dad was diabetic, so we had to watch him closely. And he would lock himself in the car with a tub of ice cream and laugh. And I'd be pounding on the door, "Dad, you can't eat all that." He wouldn't. He was joking around. But maybe not. Maybe he would have ate it if I wasn't pounding on that window. make sure he shared it with me. I told him I won't tell if you don't tell, Dad. I'll just give some to me. I'm not putting walnuts on it, because I'm not sure if Lucian would want that. So I'm leaving the walnuts off or out. So, and I'll have them in a package that anybody wants to add walnuts on top of it or something, they can. Okay, then what? Spoon the ice cream, pack down lightly, sprinkle with toffee bars. Okay, it says that the toffee bars, like you can use a Score or Heath bar, 4 of them at 39 grams each, or 1.5 ounces. But I had these already. Oh, this is in the way. Put it like that. I had these in my baking pantry thingy that I'm going to use. I'm just going to sprinkle. These are Score bits. When I make ice cream cakes, oh, my mother-in-law, she loves Score bars and that. So anyway, when I make ice cream cakes, this is in some of them. This reminds me of an ice cream cake that I used to make, but I didn't use the maple cookies on the bottom. Then this is some stuff I already had too. Butterscotch and chocolate sundae topping. And then I believe this is the next step. Ice cream. There's more. There's more layers. There's more layers. Look what I did. I tried to get this out of the way and not to have it. Like, I put my hand in front of it to wash, and the water went over on the floor over there. Oh my word. That's hilarious. Oh, oh well. There we go. Mopped up. As my dad would say, there's no mess that can't be cleaned up anyways. Oh, goodness, I'm accident prone today. Maybe that's a lot of times. I don't know. I almost did it again. Almost did it again, neighbors. Maybe this angle is kind of like messing me up. Oh yeah, that's better. Just should have did that. Okay, now the chocolate. And I'll show you the other ice cream that I got. The 2 ice creams they say to get here is a butterscotch ripple and a maple walnut ice cream. But like I say, I wasn't sure if really Lucy wants maple walnut, so I am using a different one. And I'll show you that when I'm going to pop this in the freezer for 2 hours, then I'll come back. Okay. It's been about 2 hours, and I took this out of the freezer. Okay, now I am going to put 4 cups of, I'm doing this, okay, on top, topping. And I whipped up, it says 1 package of dessert topping, but I whipped up 2 packages because I'm going to use a little bit more probably than 1 package, I don't know. But I wanted some for a different thing that Graham and I are going to have this evening. We're going to have some strawberries with some Dreamwit topping on it. So that's why I made 2 packages. The recipe calls for 1. I left this out to soften it a bit. And I'm going to slide this over for a better view. There we go. This is supposed to be a maple walnut topping, but like I said, I don't really know if Lucian would like that. So I think this one is going to be nice with little chunks of chocolate caramel. I'm going to drizzle a little bit more of that, a little bit more of the chocolate. I wonder if that'd mess up the color. It doesn't call for the bit more chocolate, but I'm doing it. Cool Whip, I wouldn't use, because if it melts too much, you have to, when you take it out of the freezer, and you have to maybe leave it out for a few minutes to cut it, maybe not. But I find the Cool Whip just turns like too melty. So I bet you could use, oopsie, just like whipped cream. It's more stable than Cool Whip. But the recipe calls for this package of Dream Whip. Guess what? Lucky I made 2 packages, because I'm actually going to use the whole 2 packages. Dang. Graham and I are going to have, I don't think I have any more packages neither. I only had 2. I have to check my bacon pantry. Might have another pack. Go with Graham and I. Strawberries. Then, the score bars that you have 1.5 score bar that you would put crushed up on the top of this, mixed with some chopped or crushed up walnuts. But I'm skipping the walnuts. Putting some of these down, these score bits, which I think are better than buying the bars, maybe, because you can spread it out, sprinkle it out more. And then it says to put the caramel topping. One thing about this, if you had it below the pan, it'd be better because of covering it. I'm going to freeze it. Then I'm going to lightly put foil wrap over it and put it back in the freezer. I'm going to wait till a few hours before I do that, because I don't want to mess it up. Make sure it's good and frozen before I cover it. And like I say, tomorrow I'll show you what it looks like on the inside. Delicious. Neighbors, this ice cream cake, you must make this ice cream cake. I cannot wait to make it again. I'm hoping to get down to Cape Breton so I can make this for my father-in-law. He would absolutely love it. Look at those layers. Delicious. It's fantastic. I can't brag enough about it. It's delicious. Tasty, tasty. Thank you all for being here. And peace, love, and God bless. And please come back again. Love yous. Bye.